she's putting out boundaries, and this guy is literally jumping over them. Like,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. This guy is pissing me off.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource. So we're gonna start with episode 3, Love is Blind, season 7. We have Garrett and Taylor. Now they're meeting for the very first time. And I felt like anxiety was the third person in the room.
The whole interaction was very nice. They were kissing a lot.
Especially him.
And for me, that interprets several things. But I think that sticks out to me because I learned from the previous seasons, when they have nothing to say or something maybe is bothering them, they would mask it with a kiss. So just gonna leave it like that right now. At the end of it, you kind of noticed her whole demeanor, goes from a high to a low. It's like she wanted out there a bit. I don't know. I'm just kind of really figuring her out.
Do you think she's attracted to him?
I don't think so.
So in the men's quarters, we have Bowen and Ramses. Now, I'm letting you know that they figured out that they're talking to the same chick, Marissa. Bowen, he lets her know that, you know what? I know you're talking to Ramses, and I just want to let you know that we are here together. And that's my boy. Also, she asked him, if your parents had to give you advice about you, what would that be? And he said, well, my mom would probably say that if he gives you any problems, just call me.
I don't see people are going to be like, oh my God, your mom and me are going to have a great relationship.
No, I think it's foreshadowing that what he's going to do in your relationship, okay? Sometimes men will be very transparent, but they're just letting you know that I have these tendencies and you're going to see it in our relationship. Like, I'm not going to change.
Previously married.
And he was previously, You guys, come on. Red flag. I swear to God.
Okay.
He's scaring me at this point.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, he asked her, have you ever fell in love before? And this part, I felt like, girl, you need to stop and just admit the truth, okay? She said, I have fell in love several times. And I have to literally dumb it down and say, no, it's just one time.
Oh.
I was like, okay, no, like, we could all see that you're lying. But the thing is, I feel like it's part of her personality. She's so bubbly. She's so charismatic and everything.
Yeah, easy to get along with.
So she falls in love easily. And it makes sense because she's falling in love with Bowen over here, a red flag. But he also says, you know what? I fell in love twice in my life so far.
Average numbers.
Yeah.
We go right into Ramses and Marissa's relationship. And to be honest, he walked in there feeling all down. Like the Bluetooth connection he has with her is not connecting.
Yeah.
And he tells her that I would love to do something to, strengthen our connections. I'm here for you. What does that say? And she goes, okay, then let's talk about Bowen. Let's talk about each other. And she goes right into important questions like chores and kids. Now, for me, that reads, when you're in an interview, unless you're the hiring manager, when you're interviewing somebody, the ones that you don't want to hire, you just talk about nonsense questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, why do you like this position?
How's the weather?
But when you're choosing somebody specifically, you ask specific questions like, okay, what's your availability? Why do you want the weekends off?
Straight to the point.
Yeah, what's your salary range? Then you want to hire this person. I felt the same way with Ramses as opposed to Bowen.
Yeah.
And she says, well, what do you think? Because to be honest with you, I did law and I didn't go all through this education just to be a stay-at-home mom. Now, at this point, guys, I felt like I was intruding. I felt like I was in the middle of their home, intruding. I'm like, I'm not supposed to hear, guys. This is so awkward. Yeah. And he was like, if I travel for work, then I travel for work. But when I'm in the city, I'm at home helping you with the kids and the chores. And she goes, okay.
Sounds reasonable.
So we can work with it.
Of course.
So I like the relationship. I think it's growing. So now we go to this subtle group. Tim and Alex, Alex, the one we called in our previous episode, the model.
Yes.
Who shouldn't be in the series at all. We should be in
modeling
in New York. Yeah. They asked each other a question about what kind of man character we'll be in a movie. And he was like, I can totally see you would be the Devil's Wear Prada lady, because you're like a bulldog, My mama always said, give myself a strong-willed black woman, all right? Because I'm a dog. And she was like, you're a dog? What does that mean? What does that mean? It's like, and I don't like a woman who can just take orders from me. I want a woman who can bite back.
Oh my God. Is this guy saying we're going to have struggle love? Oh my God. Like, you know what? Sweetheart, that's a red flag. Run away.
Yeah.
The fact that he said, I need a woman who's going to fight back. It's
Fight
insane.
Back. Yeah. Get her out of her feminine energy,
Yeah. So I need my woman to be masculine. And, what's next? Pay the bills.
Get in the ring with me.
No, absolutely not. I would call it, Tim, you're scary.
But he does say, speaking about therapy, that, you know what? In our previous conversation, we were trauma bonding, okay? We were talking about a lot of sad stuff, and I didn't think we'd have so much fun right now, so I'm good. I'm liking how we can have fun, too. I'm like...
Yeah, because it was depressing.
No, but I'm like, did you guys have fun? Like, I don't know. Maybe they cut off that thing.
I feel like she's hiding a lot about herself. Like, she's more reserved when she's talking to this guy. Yeah. Like, I want to know who is Alex, okay? Yeah. I want to see her sassy side. I want to see her fun side. I want to see if she's, you know, I want to know who she is, and she's not really showing it.
Yeah. Do you think he's allowing her?
The only thing we know about is, like, some Nation of Islam situation. And there's one thing, they do care about spirituality, religion, and they do believe in a higher power, so that could also connect them. But you know what? I don't know what she believes in. I don't know if she's Muslim or Christian.
She's not Muslim.
She's not Muslim. Okay.
No.
And he's Christian, so I'm assuming they're both Christians. So that could work out. So we have Tyler and
Ashley, our favorite.
Listen, they're our favorite couples, okay?
Yeah.
And
hold on.
super healthy.
So we're gonna make a bet right now, okay?
No.
We believe. You didn't even hear the bet.
No, I'm not doing a bet. I'm sorry.
We believe that they're gonna make it till the end.
Yes.
They're gonna get married.
Yes.
And if we are wrong, I'm gonna say this to you for the first time. I'm gonna snap. If we lose,
what are you doing?
We're gonna eat the hottest hot sauce in the city. Period.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
She's gonna do it, guys.
You think I can do that on what do you call it? YouTube and all that? No, I'm not doing it.
We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen, guys. Okay. The episode after the last one. Okay. So I guess the reunion. We're gonna eat hot sauce. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna snap. No. She arrives to the room and there was flowers already there. It's his birthday. She got him balloons and cake. And guys, I feel like she heard our complaints. She said more than just
Yeah.
She prepared a whole beautiful letter.
Oh, yes.
And she wrote him a beautiful letter. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I am so tomboyish. You will never catch me get all soft and pink for anybody.
Oh, I loved it. And I loved what she said to him.
Yeah.
And he definitely went down on one knee.
Yes, ma'am.
And proposed to that lovely lady.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed them.
I'm so happy for them.
I hope they definitely work out so I don't have to eat hot sauce.
And one thing I can't stand is the way Leo asks questions.
Yeah.
Like, he's always fishing for information, but like beating around the bush, right?
Exactly.
Remember when he met up with David? He was like, can you keep a secret?
Mm-hmm.
It's about like Hannah and like Brittany. And the guy was like, sure. He's like, oh, by the way, did you date them? It's like, yeah, I dated both of them. So I know why Hannah like dropped you. It's because she's like logical. The guy's like, whoa.
Calm down, Leo.
Leo, just say it.
Yeah.
Just say you want to know information about these women, okay? You want to know how Hannah looks like, all right? You want to know who dropped it who. Like, just know you're fishing for yourself. Just ask the question straightforward.
And also David said, Hannah was my number one.
Yeah.
But the reason why it didn't work out or she dropped him, because she's 5'9", and he's 5'8". Now, I totally understand why, okay? Because if she wore some 4-inch heels and all that, she's 6 feet. So
now this is the downside of pretty privilege, and I believe Brittany's a very good example of this. When you rely solely on your looks as you're selling commodity, right? You're gonna attract men who wants you strictly because of that.
Of course.
And you're gonna put in an environment where it's all about looks. Because even Brittany on Love Is Blind, she said that I'm pit against other girls. We're always competing with our looks. There's always a more prettier girl.
Which is very sad. But on Love Is Blind, she can't rely on her looks. She even said that, I can't use my superpowers. I can't seduce these guys with my eyes.
No, you can't.
And I'm like, okay, that's really sad.
So how's it going to work? Your personality.
Yeah.
Which is something you haven't been flexing on or working on much. And like, that's the downside, right?
And I feel bad for her because you know what? Her insecurities are going to show.
Yeah, and it is actually showing right now because a lot of the guys are not clicking or connecting or maybe taking advantage of that.
Do you think they're sensing her insecurity and they're gonna play with her? I feel like Leo is definitely playing with her.
When you see Brittany was talking to Leo, he was completely stalling with her, giving her no emotional security. And she was saying, I can do the same thing you're doing. I can stall you. I could talk to another guy. I can drag the relationship. And he's like, oh, I'm not dragging. Okay. Literally, guys, it looks like he's procrastinating or waiting till the last day to make his decision. Like, he's being so weird. To the point where even she was giving him an ultimatum, almost an ultimatum. And it was like, fine, let me give you a compliment. I think you're nice. I think you're sweet. You want attributes, right?
Yeah.
You look soft. I think your favorite color is pink. And she was like, oh my God, you're insane.
Then after that, Leo meets up with Hannah. Now, I feel like Hannah is his number one, and that's why he's trying to fill her out and say, where are you? So I could probably dump Brittany.
Yeah.
But in the end, they have an interesting conversation where this is the first time we're hearing on Love Is Blind, US about prenup. And he brings it up. And I think, like I said before, Hannah, I don't think she really understands the depth of what a prenup is and everything. And she's like, yeah, sure. If you want me to sign a prenup, I'll sign that prenup. And
but even I believe she doesn't even think anything of his career like an art dealer. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. that does, like, if you told me right now he is an oil tycoon, I'd be like, let's talk about a prenup.
Yeah. But obviously Leo is her second choice, right? So that's why she really doesn't care what he really has to say.
She even says,
she's just filling her time. You know what I mean?
She even says that I'm about to get another job too. Don't worry about me.
Now, Hannah also brings up about her weight and how her mom used to lock up some snack. And I think he was a little bit more sensitive, more understanding about it.
Now, in comparison to Nick and Hannah's interaction, which I think it's more forward and more organic, she brought about, you know, his career. You wanted to do pro football, you doing real estate right now. How is that? He said, you know, okay, that's just life, right? And it's true. Life is lifing for a lot of people. And she even says that, like, I'm myself going to be getting a job shortly. And then after they brought up about physical appearance.
Basically, she was recycling the same story.
She told Leo, yeah. And she brought up the whole, my mama locked the snacks up, and he laughed. But she was laughing too. Yeah. And so he was laughing. She goes, hey, stop laughing because but you're laughing too. Okay. And she goes, no, but like, you know, stop. He said, listen, I don't care how you look. I think you are a very beautiful soul. And they start talking about love, relationship and whatnot. Their story has an understandable growth to it. And she even says, yeah, you know what, you allow me to share my insecurities, allow me to speak freely. And he goes, yeah. And I think their whole relationship, you could see this nice organic growth to it, right? And at the end, they end up saying to each other, I love you. And she goes, well, I love you too. And that for me is understandable. Like, I can believe their love story.
Compared to Leo. So we have Steven in the men's quarters, and he's revealing that he definitely want to have kids, and he could see himself being a father, which is...
That West African king.
Yeah. All right. Then after he meets up in the booth with Monica, and to be honest, you guys, their conversation is not interesting to me whatsoever. Yeah. She tells everybody that, you know, to us, obviously, that she sleeps with a teddy bear, which is cute.
It was weird. It went from like, you know, I want to do this, something, crying, I love you.
Yeah, they don't really
care. So
care.
It could be more deeper, the relationship, but we just don't know about it. Now, Ashley and Tyler finally see each other, our favorite couple. Yes. And their whole interaction. You good?
I'm surviving.
You thinking about the hot sauce?
Are we seriously doing the hot sauce?
We're going to do the hot... If they don't make it, we eat the hot sauce. Just get that out of your psychology.
I'm not doing it, you guys, okay? And you can't force me.
Just watch. Oh. Anyways, and their interaction, guys, probably one of my favorite Love is Blind interaction ever. Okay, I know we just saw... Who's the other couple we just saw? Taylor and Garrett, right? Yes. It was all right. Yeah. But for them, just the whole interaction.
Just loving,
meeting
caring.
each other, just enough of compliments. Went down on his knee, gave her the ring, just looking at each other, saying, really, that is you, huh? And she goes, yeah, it's me. He started tearing up.
Like, the thing is, his actions and his words are matching.
And she's just watching him, just seeing what kind of man he is, right? And when she even kissed him, she wiped on him and goes, oh, leave it. It tastes like candy. You know, I need something about you later. I was like,
all right.
Okay. Now, unfortunately, we go back to Leo and Brittany. Now, in their previous interaction, she said, sleep on it. Probably tomorrow, tell me how you feel about me. And he goes, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to prepare a gift for you. A surprise. Guess what the surprise was, guys? His blanket.
Disgusting.
He goes, well, but I sprayed my perfume on it.
And what is it, some cheap cologne? Because I don't think he's rich, you guys. I think he's just saying that he's rich.
Yeah. And the whole time she was like, okay, thank you. Yeah, I love it. He goes, okay, good. Let's talk about what kind of ring you want, all right? Because you come across as the type of girl who would want to. And she was like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable you talking to me about a ring you're gonna get me when there's another woman that you're still dating. Goes, yeah, like, I'm gonna ask both of you guys. Like, I feel like it's important for me to start preparing that information.
Like, she's putting out boundaries, and this guy is literally jumping over them, okay? Okay, so we're gonna talk about rings. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say this. This guy is pissing me off. Like, I swear to God.
That's okay. What do you want? What kind of ring do you want? What kind of ring?
No. We're not discussing about my ring.
Do you want an oval ring? A heart ring?
Oh, I do.
The whole time, guys, she put the blanket all over her, and she was like just melting. Her whole demeanor is gone.
This is so embarrassing.
She goes, yeah.
I wish she had left that moment and say, you want to talk about rings? I'm not going to talk about rings until you figure it out. Yeah. And you know what? I would have left the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole time, guys. I was
like, I'm playing. I don't even know if he's ugly. I don't know about his family. He didn't even talk about his family.
Yeah.
Well, he talked a little bit about it.
The whole time, that's it. Guys, I was so sad for her. I'm like, oh, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Like, you're destroying her. Her demeanor is gone. Yeah. And she just went and saying, yeah. And he goes, oh, it's the oval ring. She goes, yeah, you got it right. It's the oval ring. He goes, oh, I knew it. I should never doubt myself. You know what? How about this? Let's just forget about asking this question. Let's just forget about it. Can we start
now? You want to forget about it?
He didn't get her a sentimental gift about herself. And at the end of the interaction, he was like, okay, all right. She goes, all right, bye. And he goes, mwah. And she goes, ugh. Like,
gross.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying that back to you.
So in the women's corner, we have Hannah, who finally told Brittany, yo, I'm done with Leo. You could have him. I have my Nick, and I'm gonna break it off with Leo.
Yeah, and
just wait and see.
Yeah, Brittany was like, "Oh my god, thank you, girl."
About time. Leo also said, "You know what? I'm gonna seal the deal with Hannah too."
Yeah, try it right now. She heads over to the pods, and guys, she is wearing like jersey outfits. She even opened up the door and she was like, "What's up?
What's up, yo,
Leo?
bro? What you doing?"
I found love. And he goes,
"Did you find love?"
Yeah, and he's like, "What? Wait, what? Wait, hold on now."
You guys, I kid you not. This whole end of that episode freaked the bejesus out of me. The guy scared me. I thought, like, first of all, he was annoying and cringy, but now he's just straight up scary at this point.
Literally, he goes, "What do you mean? What do you mean you found? Like, is this something definitive, or like, do I have wiggle room in here? Like, what do you mean? Like, no, I said I was gonna let you know. Like, you remember the part I stall you and stall her, stall you until the last day? I'm a king of procrastination. Why didn't you tell me all of this right now? Like, what's going on here right now? Like,
you never made it clear.
You were playing mind games with me. Nick wasn't.
Yeah.
Nick said he loves me and he understands me, and I said I love you back. We're working on something here. You're like, no, oh my god, and like a toddler.
Don't do this. Are you basically? He literally said to her, "Are you doing this because Nick is the first person who told you I love you, or do you actually love him?"
Yeah, and he even said that. But we're the same kind of people, right? Like we're the same kind of people. Like you're not clear about me, and I'm not clear about you. But that works with us, right? That's how we do it.
He doesn't even say I love you to her. He has FOMO. He has literally FOMO. He's missing out.
Yeah,
and
that's actually a good one. Yeah. And guys, the whole time he was like jumping up, down like a toddler.
Like he's giving me anxiety. He's giving me crazy. Like he's like giving me serial killer vibes at this point.
Let me tell you something. I will literally be depending on you guys in the comments section. Help us understand this better. I don't know what to say. It was just weird.
Yeah. And I hope Hannah doesn't get with him.
Even Brittany.
You guys, that's our review for episode 3. You guys like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!